gonna harvest some of the lettuces, and we're gonna thin out some of the radish greens and do some weeding, and then I'm gonna bring out an animal after. Yay! Okay.
What animal?
I brought a snake. I heard that you guys were requesting a snake.
I love snakes.
My mom don't let me touch it.
She's not gonna.
Snakes are my
We can touch the snake if you want to.
I'll touch a snake. I love snakes.
You love snakes. Okay, let's do some weeding.
Okay.
Thinning.
Some thinning too. So, can you guys?
My mom, her friend and her baby just came to see. Like they're gonna stay right there just to see because they wanted the baby like just looking at the.
Diana, Sofía viene.
Okay.
Sofía viene.
You guys remember how you pulled them last time? Did you do any harvesting last time?
No, I don't remember how.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the same thing.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. So the way that, well, maybe, do you want to do it last? That way you can carry it home easier without having to leave it. You want your, you can hold it. So, yeah, all we have to do is pull from the bottom and just snap the bottom off. But some of them like this. Well, this is yucky, right? So we can put that in the,
We need some.
oh, did you have clippers? I don't have any clippers, but they're very, you could just snap them. They're not that strong, yeah. So that one, yeah, all of them. And you could leave a few, like that much in the middle. Yeah. We just need to wash them. Which you can do with your No. You could do this one. The biggest one.
We don't get these, right?
Yeah, you could.
Let it sit.
Yeah. You did the top one. You could do these two. It does.
This is not lettuce.
Yeah, you could do this. Yeah. So when we do this and we leave some in the middle, they'll keep coming back. Yeah. It's called cut and come back. So as long as you leave some, they'll keep growing. Okay, we still have more. You can take some of those too, some of the bigger ones. And some of these, you can do all of these big ones.
That one is hard.
That one's hard, okay.
This is warm.
So these are doing really well.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of lettuce is that?
This I'm not sure. I thought it was it might be like a red leaf variety.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Older than you.
Yes.
Dice que adivinas.
I think they were 80.
80. I'm 80.
30.
19.
I'm younger than 30 and older than 19.
20.
Older. Some of these we can keep pulling just to go in here, like the ones that have been eaten. We can take off.
This one too, right?
Yeah.
One
Like
day you
rabbits, right?
bring your
Yeah, I think rabbits ate them. Some of these we can take off.
Like this one?
Yeah.
One day you have to bring your husband. Ay, yo. Who got married?
Okay, now let's look around and see if there's anything that we can pull that's weeds. So,
This one is yellow.
yeah, you can pull that one. All of it? Okay. Some of these we could actually pull.
The time that I saw them, it was like 3 years ago.
The tomatoes? Didn't you have some tomatoes last time? Or a few weeks ago?
But then he doesn't like them, so.
But he eats them.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And he doesn't sometimes like spits a bit out.
Okay. These are looking really good. Okay, so some of this. You guys want to bring the tomatoes over, and then we can pull these. So some of this grass that we pulled the first time we were here is starting to come in around all of this. So we can start pulling some of this. Okay. It's pretty easy. Oh, guys, look. You know what worms mean? Our soil's really healthy. We just found a worm. So we took it. Bring it back. We have a whole bin of worms that do compost.
Get it in the hand.
Yeah, you can leave it in your hand, but when you're done, we'll put it back in the soil.
Why is it like blue?
That's just the color that it is. Some worms are different, like some earthworms are more gray.
Oh my god, but it's literally blue.
Some,
It's like
Brianna,
red
bring it
to-
closer. Let me see.
sure. Some,
Oh, wow.
we have some worms at the nature center that
Yeah.
are red. They're called red wigglers. I can bring them one time to show you guys. It's a whole bin of worms.
Yeah.
And they just compost. They just eat a bunch of fruit and veggie scraps, and then they go to the bathroom and they make compost.
This is not as poop, right?
Yeah, it is. But all the soil that we're
How do I
stepping on,
take Matthias clean or that?
just flick it off. But all of our soil is really just worm poop. No, don't.
You just have worm poop?
And when we find worms in the soil, that's how we know our soil is healthy. If you have, it's dirt. If you have if you have a garden and you have no worms in your soil, then you know that your garden isn't healthy.
So soil is poop of worm.
Yes.
Ah.
So it's really, really good for our plants. Do you guys know what compost is?
What does it mean when it does that? Like, it's just going crazy.
They're just wiggling around. Have you guys heard of compost before?
Yeah.
So, yeah, put it in the grass. So our worm poop is really just really healthy soil, and it has a lot of nutrients in it. So when it's mixed in with the regular soil that's in here, it makes our plants grow.
Is it this all?
But it's just, it has dirt on it also. Yes.
Where's the head of the worm? They have a head.
Yeah.
And an eye?
It doesn't have any eyes. The way you know that it's its head is one end will have a different color on it, like this end. See how it's a different color than the rest of the body? That's normally how you can tell. Sometimes some different types of worms look like they're wearing a necklace. They have like a ring around the one side. That's how you know it's its head.
I've never seen something like a worm with like that moves so much.
Yeah, they're really wiggly. They don't have any eyes, and they can't see, but they can see light through their skin. So they absorb light through their skin. They also breathe through their skin. That's how they get air. They don't have like a mouth and a nose like we do. And they can eat a lot of food.
How do they eat if they have
They have a mouth, but not like
Oh.
what we
Yeah,
would
they
think
do.
of as a mouth.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Should we put it back?
I'm gonna put him wormy.
You're gonna call him wormy.
They're really stupid.
Yeah, they're kind of slimy. So do you remember what you were doing when you were thinning some of these? Did you guys do that last time?
Yes, we did.
So now that we see how much bigger they've gotten, we can pull some more out. So we need to give them some space to grow.
We pulled them out and we just ate them.
Yeah, do you want to eat lettuce?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Can we get some water to wash it? Could we bring the hose over here?
I'll get some water.
We could just pull the hose.
Eat them like that. We ate those.
You ate those too? Did you eat this part? The ones that look smaller, like this, that's sort of in the way, we could just pull so that these can keep growing and have more space. And so you could just pull the whole thing out. And then if you want to eat them, you can. Or we just put them
Oh my god! You're an insect. There was a fly.
Oh, a fly? It's a fly.
I'm scared of everything.
You just held a worm.
Except
Be scared of a fly.
Oreo! Oreo!
exactly like Magma.
You have a black
That's the same color as Magma.
So we can pull all from this one and from this one. Okay, and you want to pull some? I'm still pulling, but I need this one. You like it? It is a little spicy, yeah. This is what
They're all spicy.
that's what the radish tastes like. So some of these, yeah, they are very
Hi, Daddy! Daddy pig.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, that looks good. He's not a little snake.
He's not venom.
No.
Like 6 years, like me.
He's
Does he
like,
bite?
he's not white.
No, I said does he bite?
Oh, he doesn't bite, no.
And you eat one.
Where's
You
the
still
banana
need
sit?
it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, thank you.
Sit on the edge. Okay.
Snakes coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so the animal that I brought is a ball python. So you know how there are two types of snakes? Snakes that have venom and snakes that don't. The snakes that don't are called constrictors, so they squeeze their prey. So this is a constrictor. He doesn't bite, he doesn't have venom. We put him in this bag because he would get stuck in here and hurt himself. He would try to go in here. And also, the pillowcase is dark and it kind of keeps him calm when we're moving him around.
You're not scared to grab him.
No,
Oh.
he's really friendly. Yeah. So this is Tulip.
Después cuando yo le toque le mandas a mi mamá.
He's a really friendly snake. See what he's doing with his tongue?
He's shaking me like you usually shake me.
You guys know what snakes do with their tongue when they stick it out? They're smelling us. So he's
eat us?
no, he's just smelling. He's just seeing where he is and what's around him. So you know what type of snakes are warm-blooded or cold-blooded? He's cold-blooded, right? So what that means is that he gets his heat from the sun, not from what he eats.
He doesn't squeeze in here.
He's very loose. He's just wrapping around me because I'm warm, and because I'm warm and he's trying to get my body heat. And
He won't do anything in here right now.
no, he's just also I'm like a branch. He's just holding on to me to relax, really. Yeah. He's not
I mean,
slimy.
that's slimy, like,
He's not like gooey, right? Like sticky. It's not wet like the worm.
he feels so soft.
He's really soft. So feel this side, and then feel his belly.
Is it clear?
No. Does it feel different?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is softer because the way that he slithers on the ground, it like smooths out his belly. That's why his belly is softer. So see his eyes? Does it look like normal eyes? Like we have eyes? So he actually can't see that well at all. And he can't see the way we see. He sees in something called infrared. So he sees colors. So because we're warm-blooded, he sees us as red and orange.
This tongue is so weird.
So weird. And if he was looking at like the car would look blue or purple. Or if he was looking at another cold-blooded animal, the cold-blooded animal would look blue or something small. So he's really not that big. The way that he eats, I said before, is he squeezes his prey. Because snakes swallow their food whole. So they can only eat something that's as big as the widest part of their body. So he wouldn't be able to eat us because he would not be able to
He
swallow
knows
us.
that, right?
Yeah, so he
knows
wouldn't even
that.
try?
He wouldn't even try. And
Uh-huh.
he also doesn't bite because of the way that in the wild he would kill his prey is by squeezing, so it's not their instinct to bite.
So in here there might be a
Yeah, I think they get fed on Thursdays, so yeah.
Oh, you just give him mice.
So he only eats once a week. And that's about how long it takes for him to digest the mice. Yeah, and sometimes snakes can go for a month without eating. So the way that he eats and swallows his food is that snakes can unhook their jaw to open their mouth really wide. So normally when we eat, our jaw prevents us from opening our mouth all the way. Like, how far can you open your mouth? Not that big, right? So he can unhook his jaw to open it really wide, and that's how he would be able to swallow the mouse.
Like this?
If this part opens. So if we were able to do that,
Don't they open like?
yeah, like all the way. If we were able to do that, if humans could do that, that would mean we could swallow a whole watermelon. That's the same kind of thing that snakes can do.
Wow. ¿Por qué me tiene veneno?
My dad used to have, my dad's friend used to have a snake.
Yeah.
My dad was holding it, and like he scared my mom really bad. And from
Is that why she's all
And
over
that's
there?
why she can't even come.
Is there any way to hold it, or can we not hold it?
No, I can't let you guys hold it.
Oh.
Him, but you can keep touching him.
Tómale una foto ya, sí.
Africa in the wild. And they're a type of snake that lives in trees. So, yeah.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, he has a really cool pattern. We have 2 other ball pythons at the nature center. They also have cool patterns like this. We have,
Yellow, white,
yeah,
black, and brown.
and brown. And this like light tan color.
Does it feel weird when you like touch this?
I've never actually had them touch me with their tongue. I've never felt it before. They normally don't. He normally just does it in the air. Because that's how he's smelling. You guys have any questions about the snake and other snakes? Yes.
I used to do that.
How old is he? I think he's either 6 or 7
I'm 7.5.
and a half. So he's around your age. You know how long snakes can live for? Sort of, almost. Not as old, yeah. So a lot of people don't realize how long they live. Same with like turtles and other.
Because they probably think they live as much as like dogs and cats.
Yeah, but they can live up to like 40 years old, and a lot of people don't realize that. So when they get them as pets, they don't realize that they're gonna live so long and can't take care of them.
When this like before opens, like in his belly.
Yeah.
He doesn't open. Do you open?
No.
No, but
That's
it's
literally impossible.
You don't open it?
No.
I like that snake that's all black. His eyes.
Where did you see a snake like that? We do have an all black snake, but she's very old
Isn't it a bear?
and she doesn't come out really at all. She's just in retirement.
31.
How fast does it move?
I don't know. I've never actually seen him
This one.
slither,
This one.
but I know some of our smaller snakes can slither pretty quickly.
This one.
So I figured that's why you didn't want to like let him go, because he would.
He also just like pretty latched onto me just
Oh.
because I'm warm, and I'm like a branch that's like stabilizing him,
Oh,
so he's kind of hanging out here.
Where does he live at the nature center?
Oh, that's a cobra. That has venom.
I know. But those are really
He lives in like a sandy sort of like mossy dirt enclosure. He has
What
a
are
few
these? They don't
branches
have-
and like logs. That's the type of habitat
Is
that
this what they look like, or is it?
they
is
used
this,
to live in the wild.
Is this what they look like, or is this just a snake without teeth?
No, that's I don't know what kind of snake that is. I've never actually
Is this
seen
how
him.
big they open their mouth?
Some of them, yeah. See that snake has
Has
two,
the-
yeah.
I had a question.
Yes.
Notice them like in the eyes, they're like normal, but when they when he sees him, they like makes him orange or like.
When he sees you, he's seeing you as red because we're warm-blooded. But if he was looking at the ground,
Oh, so he knows.
it would be like purple or blue.
So he knows he's like.
His eyes are like.
He knows that we're warm-blooded.
Oh yeah. So when whoever's warm blooded, he sees them red or.
Yes. So if he were in the wild and we're trying to hunt, and he was going through the forest, let's say, he could tell what he's looking for based on what color they are. So he would slither by a log and see that as blue and know that it's not food. And when he's looking for
And mice were red.
mice, right, or chipmunks or something to eat, that's how he would know to go after them.
Both the mice and red.
Yeah, but he can tell how big we are. His tongue.
Why is it shoot them?
The tongue? That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Does he just keep on like sticking his tongue out?
Yeah, just as he's swimming.
And the ones with venom, they
So they would
two things right here. Right?
they would bite their prey to kill them, and then they would eat them. So they
So
wouldn't
would go
squeeze
for
them
us,
at all.
right?
No,
The ones with venom.
same thing, because they still have to swallow it after. They wouldn't be able to swallow us, so they know
So how
not
come?
to go for them.
So
They can eat
how
a
come
frog.
some snakes go for humans?
If they're scared, they could, or if they are,
Just super hungry.
yeah, but they wouldn't be able to swallow a human, so
Does that
so
mean-
biting them is just means that they're scared and they think that we could be a predator trying to eat the snake, and that's maybe why that
We're
they would
huge, right?
they would bite a human. We have a really big a boa constrictor at the nature center. She's like 40 pounds and she's almost 7 or 8 feet long, and it takes 2 people to lift her up, and even her, she wouldn't bother a human. Yeah, but she's also a constrictor, right?
So she doesn't have.
she would squeeze her prey. She would eat something bigger, like not a frog.
But isn't there these I heard like the news that there's like these snakes also that are really big and they squeeze a human.
I've never heard of that. Where?
There was news like 1 year ago that there was a snake that like this person had them as a pet and she was sleeping with snake. It was like a really big
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he like surrounded her one night, like every night he
Yeah.
came closer and
I did hear about that. So, snakes or any reptile isn't like a mammal. Like, you know how you can get close to your cat and they have more feelings, I guess. Snakes really can't, even though people think that they, like that person probably thought that their snake had become attached to them, they really don't have the same, they can't really form the same type of connection with humans the way like dogs and cats and other mammals can. So even though that
But like,
she had him as a pet, had the snake as a pet, and thought that the snake knew that she was a human and taking care of him and not prey or predator,
she's sleeping.
you shouldn't ever. Even if you think that they know who you are, they still don't understand that she wasn't prey for the snake.
Like they think here now ask what is like what happened when someone got lost.
When the snake gets lost.
No, like when a baby.
Yeah.
They don't know where to go.
get you the snake.
No.
But because we've been taking care of him and he doesn't really know how to survive in the wild, if he were to get lost in the wild outside somewhere, he wouldn't be able to survive because he's used to us giving him food and he knows that we're taking care of him. So he wouldn't really know how to hunt normally in the wild.
Bye. He wants to be a little bit of a finisher.
This part
Yeah, so the bottom feels different, right? His stomach. That's because the more he slithers on the ground, the smoother he comes, just because it's like he's polishing himself.
Do you let him like walk? I mean, not walk.
To go out. Yeah, he normally doesn't like go that far.
But he doesn't, like, if he...
But yeah, I mean, we
So-
could let him go out, especially in the summer. We like to take the snakes out so they can bask in the sun, so they can get warm from the sun. And normally when they're sitting in the sun, they're not really moving a lot because they're just absorbing the heat from
Like
the sun.
relax.
They're relaxed, yeah.
Like us. Like in the pool. Relax.
Sort of, yeah, exactly. Like when we are hanging out at the pool.
Does it feel nice to him? It doesn't
It
feel like...
feels sort of cold now, I think, because he's been outside. It just feels the same as you guys. Does he have a nose?
You have like
Yeah. No, it's here. Don't touch his head though.
They don't like when you touch his head.
Yeah, it's like if we got poked in the eye or something. It's just annoying. Except for them.
Would they bite?
No, he would just probably be upset.
Because look at them. They're really small.
So, oh, I forgot to talk about his ears. Do you think he has ears?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't. So how would he hear us or know where we are? How do you think?
Feelings.
By feeling, right? So he can actually feel vibrations. So if he were on the ground and we were stepping, he could hear our footsteps. But that's also how he hunts.
From like a long
If,
distance.
yeah, if a mouse is running around on the forest, he could hear the mouse's steps
And he would attack them.
and their vibration.
But they're really fierce. Like the ones in the
Yeah. So if we found Tulip in the wild, he wouldn't be like this.
forward.
He would probably be more scared of us than anything.
And he would bite us.
But no, he would just try to stay away from us. Especially because of how big we are and he could think that we were a predator for him.
I mean, a lot of people kill snakes
A lot of people kill snakes for what?
for their pattern.
Yeah, for their pattern, right? So some people kill snakes and use their skin for coats and bags and
Purses.
shoes and stuff like that. Yeah,
It's kind of sad.
it is kind of sad.
Mostly wolves and bears, right?
Yeah, people do that for fur too. That's kind of sad.
But that's for.
Isn't there like other ways to do it though?
I mean, you could make something that's fake snake skin or fake fur,
That'd be better.
and it's not real fur. It just looks like it is, or not real snake
Why
skin.
don't they do that?
People do that, and it's more common now for that. And there are a lot of laws in place now that protects animals from that.
So that Nick was watching. You saw her.
What animals do you have to like? What other animals?
We have a bunch of animals. We have different kinds of birds.
Can you bring?
We have a few other snakes. We have a bunch of reptiles like lizards and bearded dragons and geckos. And
Oh, don't
we
never.
have frogs and toads and turtles and tortoises. We have rabbit. You guys saw a rabbit, right? And the box turtle. We have ferrets, guinea pigs, chinchilla.
I want to see it again.
Maybe I'll bring a guinea pig one time. We actually, one of our guinea pigs, she's gonna have babies any day now. We think she has 3
Who's the
babies.
dad?
she came with another guinea pig. They came together, and the people who had them, they said that she might be pregnant, but they only had her for, she was only like 4 months old. They couldn't take care of 2 guinea pigs, and they thought that
How little are like baby guinea pigs? Because guinea pigs in general are so little.
guinea pig,
They're like,
she's like this big,
oh.
and her babies will be small, and then they'll get that big,
Like pig.
But what is it?
smaller.
What was I gonna say? How much do they have? Like, how much do you think? What's common for?
Their litters can be anywhere from 2 to 6 babies, but this is the first time she's ever had babies, and we think she's gonna have either 2 or 3, because we can feel them, we can see them picking. Yeah,
So
I'll take a picture of her. I think the babies will be born before I come back next time. They're like, it's about to happen. So next Saturday, if you guys come on, I can show you.
But doesn't the other one?
Yeah, I could ask her.
Oh, you both come so Saturday.
Yeah, I come Saturday and Lindsay comes Thursday.
But Lindsay's the one that like came before, right?
Yeah, she came before. I came with her one time
Oh yeah.
when
the
we were
first
planting. Yeah, my name's Melanie.
Well, that was the first time that I came here.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, should I put Tulip back and we'll go quickly check the other one before our time is up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can take a picture.